A Sci-Fair student who refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance appears to be heading to a jury trial in federal court.
Fox 26's Greg Rugen has some new developments tonight from Houston's federal courthouse.
When India Landry refused to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance at Winfern High School, her principal expelled her from campus.
I believe, stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Landry and her mother Kizzy fought back, suing Sci-Fair ISD for violation of free speech and denial of due process.
I felt the flag doesn't represent what it stands for, liberty and justice for all, and I don't feel that's what's going on in the country today. So it was my choice to remain seated silently. It's a silent protest.
This week, Sci-Fair ISD's request to have the case dismissed was rejected by U.S. District Judge Keith Ellison, which means the state's third largest school district may well have to defend at trial its policy of forcing students to stand for the pledge.
If Sci-Fair Independent School District wants to bury its head in the sand and saying we can violate these people's rights, then we're going to have to go to the court, and we'll go all the way to the Supreme Court if we have to.
In the military.
In the meantime, India, who's now 18, has yet to receive her high school diploma. It's a sacrifice she and her mother are willing to make in defense of rights they both consider fundamental.
I support her 100% because, and I'm actually proud of her because a lot of people would not stand up for something like this. Some people are scared to do this, but she's very brave.
I think it's worth it. It's going to be worth it in the end.
For its part, Sci-Fair ISD is declining comment and has given no indication it will abandon this escalating legal fight fully funded by the district's taxpayers. At the federal courthouse, Greg Rugen, Fox 26 News.
Hey guys, it's Nicole here, back on this Thursday night. I hope you guys are all doing good out there, and welcome back to Nicole's View. So we have here this young lady, Miss India Landry, who was expelled for simply not wanting to stand during the white supremacist Pledge of Allegiance, okay? Now, we started to see these stories a lot last year, where young kids were just like, I see Colin Kaepernick and what he's done to bring awareness to what's going on to our people. He's kneeling. The kneeling phenomenon took off. Folks were kneeling and just wanting to see any type of justice brought to the atrocities that we've seen in the past few years, and nothing has happened, okay? So our kids see that. These young folks coming up after us see that, okay? And they want to do something about it, all right? Even if it's small, and basically saying, no, I won't stand to your flag, to your pledge, anything, because you haven't shown us, okay? You haven't shown us that same respect in regard to our lives for centuries, okay? Now, these folks, this school district is basically fighting with itself. She doesn't have to stand for this according to your laws. So why are they doing this? Oh, well, we know why, okay? Their arrogance, holding on to that white supremacist ideology. We know why they're doing this. And they're wasting taxpayers' money on top of it. So, okay, you want to do that? Let's go there. And that's basically what this young lady has done. Kudos to her and to her mom. This is how you do it. Get back at them. Oh, you want to do me dirty? You want to hold up me progressing and, getting my diploma? Okay, well, we're going to do this the hard way then. And they won their bid, so this goes to trial. How stupid do they look? But in this system, they don't care. All right? It's bow down or be gone. And that's why a lot of our people are having nothing to do with the public school system. I see so clearly now. It's either they're homeschooling or they're sending their kids to academies that is geared towards our people. And it's great. It's great. Whatever we have to do to teach our kids to get them before they are colonized, okay? That is an awesome thing. Enough. They want to go back to the days of us just being in La La Land and thinking life is grand because we're not in physical shackles. Okay, but mental. They want us to stay in mental shackles. Anyway, I'm reading this from Fox 7. And it says, Houston, Fox 26, when India Landry refused to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance at Winfern High School, her principal expelled her from campus. I believe you stand for something or you will fall for anything, said India. Landry and her mother, Kizzy, oh, Kizzy, that name, fought back, suing Cy-Fair ISD for violation of free speech and denial of due process. This is how you do it. I felt the flag doesn't represent what it stands for, liberty and justice for all, and I don't feel what is going on in the country. So it was my choice to remain seated silently. It was a silent protest, said India. This week, Cy-Fair ISD's request to have the case dismissed was rejected by U.S. District Judge Keith Ellison, which means the state's third largest school district may well have to defend at trial its policy of forcing students to stand for the pledge. If Cy-Fair wants to bury its head in the sand and say we will violate these people's rights, then we will go to the court, and we will go all the way to the Supreme Court. Listen to that. If we have to, said Randall Kaling, I'm probably screwing up his last name, forgive me, the Landry's attorney. In the meantime, India, now 18, has yet to receive her high school diploma. Let's see. It's a sacrifice she and her mother are willing to take or make in defense of rights they both consider fundamental. I support her 100%, and I'm actually proud of her because, as she said in the video, some people won't stand up for something like this. Some people are scared to do this. She's very brave, said Kizzy Landry, India's mother. I think it's worth it. It's going to be worth it in the end, said India. For its part, Cy-Fair ISD is declining comment and has given no indication it will abandon this escalating legal fight fully funded by the district's taxpayers, as I just said. So they don't care. They're doing this just to stick it to this young girl. That's all it is. That's just some of their demonic nature. Really? They don't care. Instead of getting it from the taxpayers, I think they should go after the principal. That's who they should definitely go after. But this is what they do. And I'm sure there are going to be more of these cases brought about. Okay? This is not Nazi Germany. This is not North Korea. Although we know a lot of you white supremacists want to have that same format. But no. That's not what it is. That's not how it works. You can't force your ideology on anyone. Okay? That's just not how it works. That's just like someone forcing you to be a Buddhist or a Muslim or Hindu. I mean, that's what you're doing. You can't do that. This is just how moronic and insane they are. What more else can be said? These people are insane. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this story. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.